James Lyons Walsh, a kibitzing physicist. I'm looking at a bridge in downtown Schenectady, New York, USA, under which is a major bus stop with a lot of buses coming through. And the place is filthy. Bird droppings, when it rains, dirty water drips through the bridge onto your head. And I'm going to use this as an example of the fact that arrogance is a kind of cognitive deficit. So, where to start? Schenectady is a place that depends heavily on the military industrial complex. So, back that way is an enormous General Electric plant, the original campus of General Electric, I think, or one of the early ones, where, among many other things, they build engines for naval vessels. Okay, down that way, a couple miles, is Niskayuna, and that's the fancy suburb around here. You'll also find in that place the Knowles Atomic Labs, where they do work, and I'm just panning away from people as they pass, where they do work for the Navy, naval research on nuclear propulsion, I think is the thing. And where I'm pointing the camera right now, a couple blocks over is the headquarters of or an office building for a naval propulsion contractor. Naval nuclear propulsion contractor. So this area, a lot of the wealth depends on war, and naval war in particular, the foolhardiness of which can be seen in the recent Iran war. Still going on, still draining our resources, and at this point, to be replaced by an enhanced sanctions regime, according to the administration, which could have been done from the beginning, I guess, without the war. Anyway, the fact that war is so profitable helps to drive war, and helps to drive the brutality that I'm going to show you. Because under that bridge, sometimes unhoused people hang out there. I was watching and I don't often do this, I was watching Piers Morgan interview some people talking about Skid Row in Los Angeles, and the fact that it is a threat to public health. In other words, a pandemic could start there, or could accelerate there, and could harm people with money because of the lack of proper sanitation. Right? Cleanliness is next to godliness, and it helps to preserve the health of the offspring of the rich folk in Niskayuna, just as it does help to protect the well-being of poor folk. So the fact that the area under this bridge is allowed to be so filthy is a threat to the people in Niskayuna. The area under the bridge, as I understand it, is maintained by the county, to which the people in Niskayuna pay taxes. So it would behoove the people of Niskayuna to rise up along with the people of Schenectady and demand that area be cleaned. But it doesn't get done because if folks just want to think about their own little fief, their own family, they don't want to think about the system as a whole. And they don't want to think about the well-being of their neighbor. When Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself, he could have added, for your own good, right? Because if the people of Niskayuna love their neighbors who have to catch the bus under the bridge, or who hang out there to get out of the sun, or most of the rain, if they loved us, they'd have that place cleaned right quick. And the fact that they don't have it cleaned, and that people are in contact with bird droppings, is not safe for them or their children. So it's really simple. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Arrogance is a cognitive disorder, and end the Iran war. I guess I'll end with the flag.